Morning folks and welcome back. I've come out on my pack raft today, paddled along the river to a favourite spot. It's a beautiful Norfolk day and I'm out here to devour another ration pack. This time, one from China. We'll take a look at the ration in a minute, but there's not a lot of information on the outside packaging of the ration that I can understand that's giving me any indication of what I'm going to need to consume this ration. So I've bought a few bits and pieces with me. I've bought obviously water. I'm going to need water for parts of the ration, for the drink, for the ration heater probably. I've bought a spoon because I don't know whether one is included. I've bought a plate so that I can dish the ration out onto something so you can see it. I've bought a cup with a lid in case there's a hot drink. I don't know whether there is. I've bought a backup stove in here. This is just a little BCB Fire Dragon stove just in case the ration heater doesn't work. Sometimes they don't. And I've bought a mess tin so that I can heat that ration up again if the ration heater doesn't work. And the only other thing I've got with me is my pack raft, which I'm going to use as a table. The ration comes in a sealed plastic bag, as most of them do, and there's obviously a whole load of information on here, but it's all in Chinese. I could have used one of those, translator apps where you point your camera at it to tell you what it all says, but where's the fun in that? I figured I might as well just go in blind and see what we've got. But there is some information that I can read, obviously numbers and things. M9, I'm assuming is a brand name because it's got a trademark symbol after it. 18, that possibly could be the menu number perhaps. And then we've got a 690 here, and that seems to be broken up into a 320. That possibly could be calories maybe. Another 320, a 20, 2 lots of 10 by the looks of it, and another 10. And then there are some diagrams on the bottom here showing you how to use the ration heater. So you've got to add water. It doesn't actually say how much water. Well, it probably does, but I just can't read it. Then you fold it over, you tuck it into some sort of sleeve, and then you leave it for an amount of time. Again, I can't read how long, but there is a little diagram of a clock there showing 15 minutes on it. So I'm going to assume you need to leave it for 15 minutes for that to reheat. And then on the back of the ration, we've got some more information here. I'm assuming relating to each individual item that's inside. So we've got something here that looks like perhaps ingredients, and then some information on calories and probably grams of salt, sugar, and all that sort of stuff that you'd normally find on food items. Yeah, so that would be, I guess, for each individual sort of packets that are inside. And then on the top of the packaging here, we've got a date printed, which is almost rubbed off, which is the 15th of the 5th, 2018. That could be a manufacturing date, or that could be a best before date, who knows. But let's give it a go. Okay, we've got a ration heater. Feels like it might have the food already in it, possibly. And another one, and they're tucked inside an insulated little pouch here. So there's 2 of those, and then we've got some other things here. We've got a couple of pouches with I don't know what in. We'll open them in a minute and find out what they are. We've got a couple of other little sachets here. Might be perhaps a sauce that you can have with the main meals, I don't know. We've got a spoon and a napkin by the looks of it, and we've got a small bag here. I wonder if that's a measuring bag for the water to go in the ration heater. So there's a dotted line along it. That might be like a fill line. I should imagine that's what that is. That's good, that takes the guesswork out of it from my point of view. I'm going to start by getting these main pouches heating up. So there's a little tear notch at the top, so you can open it up to get the water into the ration heater. And there's a little pouch of food inside there. Right, it's up to the fill line there. Pour that into the ration heater. Fold it over and put it back in the little insulated sleeve. I'm not going to put that on top of my pack raft to heat back up. I think that's asking for trouble. So I'll put that on the ground, let it do its thing. 1 and 2. Okay, let's see what's in this one here. Well, that looks like some sort of pickled vegetable. Yep, definitely smells pickly. That's really nice, and it's got a little kick to it. I think I'll save that to go with the main dishes, whatever they are. Well, these pouches have been sitting there for about 10 minutes so far, and there is absolutely nothing going on. I think the heat pads are probably duds. They may well be past their kind of best before date, you know, the chemicals in the heat pads. So I'm going to heat these up the old-fashioned way in my mess tin with the little alcohol gel burner that I brought with me. Yep, definitely smells of lemons. It's very mild, almost like a kind of lemon tea, I suppose. Right, these have had several minutes bubbling away. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got rice with peas and carrots and some sort of meat, possibly pork. The other pouch appears to be rice as well. Lots and lots of rice. One batch slightly more yellow than the other. And then I'm assuming that in these little pouches here we have some sort of sauce or like a kind of chili oil. And then we've got our pickles, which I'm just going to put on the side here. That actually looks really substantial. It's a big meal. You might not get all the you know, bells and whistles like you would do with a Western ration pack, you know, things to eat while you're waiting for the meal to heat up, and you know, dessert, chocolate, all the rest of it. But that is a good, solid, decent sized meal, and actually looks really nice. Going to enjoy tucking into that with my weak lemon water. Well, I really enjoyed that, especially with that chili oil over the top. Absolutely delicious. But you definitely need the napkin because I got that stuff everywhere. I didn't quite finish it. It was a huge portion, which is making me think perhaps it was meant to be 2 meals. I'm not sure. Although I think if I was in the Chinese army and I was given a ration pack and both meals in it were exactly the same as one another. I'd feel a little bit shortchanged, but it was tasty. And the drink was just a job to wash it down. Yeah, Chinese Army ration pack, not bad. A little bit lacking in the pudding front, but you know, does what it's supposed to do. Fills you up and gives you all those calories that you need with a almost fruity drink to wash it down with. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.